Artificial intelligence is rapidly transforming education worldwide, but one important question remains: how do teachers actually perceive its roles in the classroom? That is the focus of our study, which is I'm honored to present at the 12th International Conference on Intelligent System and Smart Society 2025. My name is Yovana Hafizah, and together with Prof. Sasmoko, Dr. Yasinta Indrianti, Dr. Davi Ronald Hermanus, I had the privilege of conducting this research. Our presentation is entitled Teacher Perceptions about AI-Driven Smart Personalized Learning in Primary Education. So in the next few minutes, I will share the background, methodology, results, and implication of this study. As shown in this flow, let me start with the benefit of AI and smart personalized learning. AI help personalized learning, increase engagement, and provide real-time feedback for students. Next, we see that the role of teachers is crucial. AI will be not effective without teachers' trust, ethics, readiness, and digital literacy. But in Indonesian context, challenges remain. We face infrastructure limitation, uneven teachers training, and risks such as students becoming too dependent on AI, so it's leading to reduced creativity and critical thinking. Also, AI is still limited in addressing socio-emotional needs, which are very important in primary school. All of these factors together determine whether we can achieve a successful AI adoption. For example, many teachers report that while AI platforms can provide exercise, they cannot replace the human element of encouragement of empathy in the classroom. So, the challenge is not only technical but also deeply human and ethical. And this leads to the research problem. Based on that background, the research problem became clear. We found that most previous studies have focused on the technical aspect of AI, for example, cognitive personalization and supporting infrastructure. However, much less attention has been given to the psychosocial and ethical perspective of teacher. This is an important gap because teachers are the ones who decide whether AI is accepted and meaningfully used in the classroom. Therefore, in this study, we asked three main research questions. First, how do Indonesian teachers perceive AI-driven smart personalized learning? Second, what factors influence positive or cautious attitude? Third, is how do teachers evaluate AI's impact on student critical thinking? This is crucial because without understanding teachers' mindset, even best AI tools may fail to be adopted. In other words, the technology is ready, but the people who must use it may not be. And to address this question, we define clear research objective, which I will explain next. First, to understand how Indonesian teachers perceive AI-driven smart personalized learning, especially in terms of trust, usefulness, ethical concern, and its influence on student critical thinking. Second, to highlight the role of ethical concern such as privacy, fairness, and bias in shaping teachers' understanding and acceptance of AI. And third, to develop a conceptual model that connects to ethical awareness to AI understanding and ultimately to teachers' overall perception. And these objectives become our foundation for our research, design, and analysis. So rather than only asking what do teachers think, we try to map out why they think that way, the what deeper concern they influence their perception. This way, the objectives are not only descriptive but also explanatory, giving us more complete picture. So methodology that we use in this study is a quantitative research design with the neuro research model, which map both cognitive and emotional aspect of perception. We collect data from 167 teachers in Indonesia who participated on a voluntary basis. The instrument was an 18-item Likert scale questionnaire that measured 11 indicators, including trust, usability, ethical concern, critical thinking, and dependency on AI. The instrument demonstrated high reliability with a Cron batch alpha 0.935. For the analysis, we applied descriptive statistics, t-test, and ANOVA to compare groups, and a classification tree analysis to identify the most influential factors in shaping teacher perception. And next, moving on to results. Overall, teachers show a positive perception of AI with an average score 69.38, which falls in the positive category. However, the variation of responses indicates that not all teachers share the same level of enthusiasm. Interestingly, demographic factors such as gender, teaching experience, educational level, school type, and location did not create significant differences. This means that teachers across backgrounds had relatively similar perception. And the most important findings came from the classification tree analysis. It showed that ethical concern play a central role. Teachers who had greater awareness of issues like privacy, bias, fairness tend to build stronger understanding of AI, and this led to more positive perception. So ethical awareness become the key factor that shapes how teachers view AI integration in education. And next is conclusion. Alright, in conclusion, this study found that teachers in Indonesia are generally positive but cautious towards AI-driven smart personalized learning. Their acceptance is strongly influenced by ethical concerns such as privacy, fairness, and bias, while demographic factors like gender, experience, or school type did not create major difference. These findings suggest that teachers do not reject AI, but they emphasize the need to careful and ethical adoption. And consider because AI cannot replace the human role of teacher in supporting student emotional growth. Beyond these findings, this research also made important contribution both theoretically and practically. Theoretically, it offers new knowledge by proposing a conceptual model that connects ethical concern to AI understanding and perception. It also expands the literature by including teacher, psychosocial, and ethical perspective, which are often overlooked. Practically, it provides real guidance for school and policymakers, showing how AI can be adopted in a way that are not only technically effective but also ethical, inclusive, and supportive for teachers. Ultimately, this research reminds us that while AI can support learning, teachers remain at the heart of education. Thank you very much. I welcome your question.